David Beckham burst into tears. The legendary David blew his mind at Harry and Meghan opposite Queen. David Beckham wiped away a tear as he paid his respects to the Queen. After waiting in line for 13 hours, Beckham slowly bowed his head and stared at the floor as he surveyed the Queen's coffin. Sky News spoke to Beckham just after 2 p.m. this afternoon, 12 hours after he queued. He told our source he was there to celebrate Britain's special Queen. The former England football captain wore a dark flat cap, suit and tie as he waited to pay his respects. He told reporters that day would always be difficult, and it's difficult for the nation, it's difficult for everyone around the world, because I think everyone feels it. And our thoughts are with the family today and of course everyone here, as there is something special about being here to celebrate and to hear the different stories that people have to tell. He added that the special moment for me was receiving my OB. I took my grandparents with me who really raised me to be a big royalist and fan of the royal family. And of course I also had my wife there to step forward to get my honor, but then Her Majesty to ask questions, to speak. I was so lucky to have been able to have some moments like this in my life, to be with Her Majesty, because we can all see how special she is and how special she was, and with the love that was shown, what a legacy she is leaving behind. It's a sad day, but it's a day to remember the incredible legacy she left behind. Beckham also spoke of snacking on chips, candy, and donuts with his fellow heelers. Chris Jones and a group of 4 friends spotted the 47-year-old in the queue as they made it into Victoria Gardens when they noticed he was 6 rows ahead. Mr. Jones, 50, arrived from Gloucester this morning and queued for around 10 hours. As he made it to the home stretch, Beckham reportedly snapped a few selfies with fans, temporarily halting a queue. Mr. Jones told Sky News, "We first wondered what the interest was. This only shows the power of all people who want to pay their respects to the Queen." They tweeted, "The queue is now full of people trying to photograph David Beckham and forgetting to actually move on." Last week, Beckham said the outpouring of sorrow around the world following the monarch's death showed how much she inspired us with her tearful leadership. But some of those tears are a shame. Earlier this week, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, were invited to a dinner to be held at Buckingham Palace on Sunday for heads of state visiting for the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Then on Thursday, the palace updated the invitation and said the dinner would only be open to working royals, according to a person familiar with the matter, who appears to have disqualified Harry and Meghan as they performed their royal duties in 2020, resigned and moved to Southern California to start a media company. On Friday evening they did not yet know whether they could participate. A Buckingham Palace official declined to comment on the original invitation but confirmed the event was for working royals. This suggests that the couple would not be invited. The invitation confusion underscores ongoing tensions in the royal family, despite a week in which royals publicly formed a united front following the monarch's death. There has also been speculation as to whether the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's children, Archie and Lilibet, will be made Prince and Princess by the new King Charles. The updated royal website Succession had listed them as Master Archie and Ms. Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. They are 6th and 7th respectively in line to the throne. The King's spokesman declined to comment on whether the 2 children will be titled Hidden Her Royal Highness, or the dynamics of the family at the moment. Prince Harry and Meghan had agreed not to use their HRH titles after stepping down from royal duties.